Hi, I'm Diane, your host of Epic Conversations. And we're back again with David McClure, and we're talking on leadership. He has a great insight into leading through difficult times, so you're going to enjoy this. David, tell us all about leading through difficult times.
I thought about with this episode, having a paper cup here instead of a glass cup, having a pencil stuck in my ear, a little frazzled. Because when you think of difficult times, you do think of the pressure that's built, and the responsibility that comes with pressure. And here's the thing about it. We're all going to have difficult times. Mm-hmm. I wore my 4th of July shirt because you think of this country and all the difficult times they've had, that it has had throughout the centuries. We're in one right now. Actually, I have about 3 going on right now. And you know what? But the thing about it is you will get to the other side. And that's what you have to keep in front of you as you're going through those difficult times. You will see daylight again. And so leading through difficult times tests the leader. It tests the resolve of the leader, and how fortified may not be the right word to use, but how determined are they to get you to the other side? And here's what I think of when I think of leading through difficult times is you already know the path you're on. You already know what your purpose is, and leading through difficult times is staying the course, unless, of course, the course needs to be changed.
Mm-hmm. And as a leader during a difficult time that may have been unique, never been in this particular difficult time, you may not know which way to go.
Exactly. And so, when the difficult time first starts to come, you stay your course. You know why you're here. You know why you do what you do. So you're staying the course. But then the longer the storm goes on and the more intense the storm gets, suddenly you can start to question a little bit. I mean, how many people in the Bible question, prophets question, Lord, I'm the only one left, and Lord almost chuckles, oh, you have little faith. I've got 7,000 that haven't bowed the knee. So as leaders, we may come to that. And don't despise yourself for coming to it. But here's what I tell people. If you get to that place that the storm's still going on, am I doing the right thing? Okay, you stop and you look at your purpose. You grab your mission statement. Why am I here? Why does this business, why does this organization exist? What is our purpose? And you pull out your mission statement. Okay, yes, I remember now. Because maybe you started to lose your purpose a little bit. And, I remember now. So now you remember your purpose. And now you look at the course you're on. Well, your course was set based on your purpose, but also based on the environment, based on the things going on in that day.
Right.
So if things are different, is your course still the right one? And it could very well be, but it's just reevaluating. It's taking a second look to make sure if you're building a house and suddenly it's like something doesn't look right, what do? You pull out the blueprints and you look at it. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. But now we just realized that little boulder in the background is going to cause an issue. And so you adjust your plans. And that's what you do in difficult times. You look at the plans, you look at your purpose, and then you look at the obstacles. And should your course change, your purpose doesn't change, but should your course change? And that's what a good leader does, is they constantly reevaluate what the circumstances are. And then they communicate that to the team, because if you're starting to feel a little unsure, chances are, if they know you very well, they're going to, boy, David doesn't seem quite himself. And so you need to reassure them, and then you need to go to them through all of our leadership topics that I've talked about. Okay, here's the new vision. The purpose hasn't changed, but here's the new vision for how we get there, which now ends up with us talking about the direction. And so leading through difficult times is knowing they're going to come, knowing your purpose, and knowing, do you need to change your course? Not your purpose, but your course.
The course would probably change.
Exactly.
Because if it's a difficult time, most likely the circumstances have changed somehow. So we either circumvent, find a new way, go over, under, somehow we're going to the other side.
And see, a lot of businesses try and reinvent themselves during difficult times. And I'm not saying that there aren't times you do reinvent yourself, but if you let yourself be blown by circumstances, then pretty soon you won't even recognize yourself after a while. So that's why you have your purpose, you have your mission statement, so that when it comes, when you're building that house and something says it doesn't look right, you pull out the blueprints and you look at the blueprints and you reevaluate. You don't tear down the house to start over again. You just reevaluate, you tweak this, you change the pitch of the roof, but you don't completely change. And sometimes that's what happens. Businesses try and change so much to what they think the people want versus what their desire was for the business to begin with.
That's good. And how would you handle your employees that may be afraid of this difficult time? Do you have to address that too?
Well, you do, and that's why you share your vision, share your changes you're making and the why behind it, and reiterate, look, we're going to come out on the other side, but we've encountered something we didn't expect. And so how do we get through it or around it? And so you communicate as much as you can.
You reassure.
You reassure,
good
exactly,
word, yes.
Exactly.
And they need to know that because they're depending on you as a leader. Just if you're a leader means you've got to lead. So if you're not sure where you're going, they're going to sense that. And so when you're assuring them, that's fine, even though we may not have the exact, we will get to the other side. And if that reassurance, I think, is important for your employees.
And the thing you can't do is stop, throw your hands up and say, I'm done. Because if you're done, everybody else is done.
Good point. Yeah. Very good.
Keep leading. Craig Rochelle talks about leading through the dip. Difficult times are a dip, and you just reevaluate.
Yes.
Reevaluate, not rechange.
Not surrender, give up, right?
Yes. So.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, David.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. This has been awesome. I enjoy having you on the show. And thank you for joining us. I hope that you receive something from leading through difficult times. And we appreciate you. If you're enjoying these episodes, please subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Share it with a friend. And in the meantime, have an epic day in the Lord.